Hey everybody, it's JVD back with another video. Welcome inside the studio. Today's video, we're going to talk about D&D 5th edition, mostly, and whether or not you need to play it online and have D&D Beyond. Now, recently on Facebook and on YouTube, I've been seeing a lot of different things for D&D Beyond. And I looked at it, and I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. You can buy the books, and you can buy them all and have them in that little library you have for, yes, less than normal, but at the same time it doesn't help. Because also what I've been doing for my homebrew lately, we're coming up with these cards here. I'll show you a couple of the cards real quick that I came up with. Like, you know, the shield of due prominence, and I got this one actually out of D&D, which of course is the Ring of Featherfall. I have one here which is a dragon scale dagger, which is pretty cool. I've been coming up with some of these items, and some of these ones I decided, you know, if I turn them into cards, which I'm gonna do, it would make it easier for the players because I run a homebrew. And I looked and I said, I wonder if I type in the certain ideas, what I can take, turn them into cards, and put them into the card form. Because what I'm using is index cards, cut out, and old magic cards. Old cards. Like, for example, this one is Succumb to Temptation, yeah, which is a instant spell, common, you know. So you got this, right? And this. So that's what I'm using overall to make these. So I go online yesterday trying to come up with some ideas and stuff like that, and I see several ideas that I really think are cool. And the first thing that hits is you need to get the books, and you need to get them from D&D Beyond. Well, that doesn't help me, because not only do I want to not spend the $30 for the book so I can have it in PDF form or whatever form it is in D&D Beyond, but I can just turn to the main book, which has a million other items in it. I mean, you can call me lazy, because I didn't grab the books when I should have, but you know, it is how it is. But I don't want to spend the time looking through book and page and page, and, you know, them saying, hey, we have the book for $30. I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend the money. Especially because the thing they've been showing on D&D Beyond too, I mentioned yesterday in the video, is Candle Keep Mysteries, the newest book. And I already told you yesterday, one of the authors wants out of it. Gone. He wants nothing to do with it anymore. But that's beside, you know, here nor there. I'm thinking to myself, do I really need D&D Beyond or any online tools to master the game or to get better at the game? The answer to me is no. You don't really need them. And I mean, yes, I understand the pandemic caused a lot of people to use things like D&D Beyond and Roll20 and all that. And I tried to get into Roll20. I really did. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I've tried to look and learn about Roll20 the best I could. I'm not that good at it. I don't understand it fully. And I'm kind of glad I don't, because I'd rather have the physical copy of the books and the physical things such as, you know, I don't know, the DM map here like I have here, you know, which I bought, you know, I'd rather have that. Now, D&D Beyond is a good tool if you are wanting to do something quick, because people these days are in a rush society. And it's not any case. People, you know, fast food, fast cars, fast, pretty much almost everything. The only thing I can tell you that's probably not fast is your job. 8 hours a day. Unless you have a fun job, then your day goes fast. But from that point aside, you know, it's kind of weird because with D&D Beyond, you still have to buy all the books. You have them online. And if something happens to your computer or your tablet or your phone that D&D Beyond is on, you're going to lose it. You're probably going to lose that info and probably going to lose it pretty quick. And it's a monthly thing. So you're paying every month to keep those books in your file. And sometimes that fee might be outrageously high. When you can go to the store, your FLGS, or any place that sells it, Barnes & Noble even does it. I know they have. I've seen them recently. But you go there, or any other store that can sell the D&D books, and guess what? You can find them. You can purchase them. You can have them for yourself. Hardback, full color copy books. And they won't ever get lost, or, you won't have to worry about paying every month for them. You won't have to worry about if something happens with your computer or your tablet or your phone or whatever thing you have D&D Beyond for. Because you already have the books. They're already there. They're in front of you. They're live. They're everything else. Now, I've used several things that I found online for these cards. I'm not even going to lie. But, now that it occurred to me, since, 3 of the things that I really liked, I can find, he's got to look in the DMG, obviously, for it. But it hit me, since I saw that, I'm thinking to myself, really? D&D Beyond, and they're not going to let me look at this for quick reference? And that's pretty much why I use things like that for quick reference. I wanted to write it down, made sure I had it. Because, knowing my luck, I would lose the page because I'm clumsy, But regardless of that, it's ridiculous to me. It is ridiculous to me. You're paying $30 a book, and you're paying more even for the membership to D&D Beyond. Okay? Now, Roll20 is another thing. And I'm not a fan of Roll20. I know you can play Roll20 and you can build your maps and you can build your character builds and do whatever you need to do. But at the same time, you're also doing it online and you don't have people there, so you can't see what they roll. You don't know if they're fudging with you or not. You don't know exactly if the rolls on that roll die generator, whatever it is even calibrated right, if the system's on or whatever. And what happens if your computer or tablet or phone messes up on that? If it glitches, you gotta wait, undo everything, try to re-log into everything, and it takes time. It takes major time. And the worst part...
Set your alarm.
Already done. Sorry about that. The worst part about it is not only does it take time, but it takes away from the value that the game could be. So ultimately for me, online play and D&D Beyond, everything like that, we don't need it. We really don't. I know Wizards of the Coast means well by trying to add it, but we don't need it. We really don't. Because you're not going to sit there and buy all the books. You're not going to buy Candlekeep, Tasha's, Volo's, what else is there? Ravnica. You're not going to buy all the books. Every single one of them. I know I'm not. I'll be honest, I'm a DM and a player to this game, and I'm not going to get every book. I already have the 3 core books, which is the Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master Guide, and the Monster Manual. PHB, DMG, and MM. Plus, I also have Tasha's Cauldron of Everything and Xanthar's Guide to Everything. I think for right now, I'm good. I'm going to get maybe 1 or 2 more. And I'd rather have the hardback books than anything online. Anything online. I'd rather have my playgroup in front of me. I don't care if it's a rainy Thursday in the middle of January. I'd rather have my playgroup in front of me with the physical copies of them books than my table, okay, pulling out one of these. This is an iPad or a tablet on D&D Beyond to keep track of their sheets. A lot of them would rather use the character sheet than use a tablet. I've already talked to my friends about that, and they've already said it. Personally, you don't need D&D Beyond. You don't need to be paying $30 a book, and then overall, oh look, you got to pay more for the subscription to D&D Beyond. It's not the best idea. Oh, but the book's only $30. Yeah, but the membership might cost a whole hell of a lot more. A whole lot more. In the long run. And I'd rather, like I said, have the books. That way I don't have to worry about making any payments, except for the one-time fee of the $50, to have a book in front of me that I can read, I can enjoy, and I can utilize. I can clearly utilize to get players involved, interested, and overall working to achieve a specific goal. I want to make my worlds in D&D fascinating for my players, and I can do that more than one way. Follow my homebrew ideas, going with my ideas and my thoughts, but at the same time utilizing what the DMG, the MM, and the PHB have all taught me, because I can pick them up, read them, understand what's being told in those pages, and utilizing that to help increase the world that my players are in, because I am the DM. Overall, that is my own opinion, though. I need to know what you guys think. What do you think? Do you think we really need D&D Beyond and Roll20 and all these other RPG like mods and apps and programs to run a great game of D&D or any RPG for that matter? I want to know what you guys think. I really do. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Be sure to click on the like button as well as the video, as well as the subscribe button and the bell for notifications for when I drop new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I really do want your comments. Be detailed in those comments. Be detailed. I want to find out why. Okay, why you think we do or we don't. Okay? Again, one more time, final time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video, which should be tomorrow. Peace.